Hello everybody, welcome to AFC Amakhosi fan channel. This is Sanele Kaizer Chiefs 0, Chippa United 0. So I'm going to be doing the match reaction. So I'm going to be reacting to the game. So guys, today, probably let me start with the starting lineup. On the sticks, it was Peterson. There was nowhere, Kuna was nowhere to be found. It was not even in the bench. It was Peterson on the bench. It was Vuma on the bench. So it was Peterson on the sticks. On the right, it was Frosler. And then on the left, it was Klanti, the two center backs. It was Msimango on the right. And then on the left, it was Ditlokwane. And then before them, or in front of them, was supposed to shield the defense. It was the two guys. But we know that the CDM was Castillo. Next to him, it was Mart. And then before Mart, it was Kosing Pilengob. On the wings, on the right, it was Saile. On the left, it was on the left, what's playing on the left? Remind me. On the left, it was Shabalala, Tutuzi Shabalala. And then before them, it was Ranga. So we're playing 4-3-2-1. Yes. We're playing 4-2-3-1. Yes. We're playing 4-3-2-1, 4 with the flat back line with the two CDMs. They call it pivotal role, yeah, but the two CDMs, and then in front it was this guy. In front was Kosipile Ngobo. On the wings, like I said. On the left it was Mshabalala, and then on the left it was Saile, and then Ranga. It's not a bad formation, like I said before. This is a European formation that your Manchester United, Manchester City, and the likes, they are playing. It gives us more men when we are attacking, also gives us more men when you are defending. So it's a balanced formation, but depends on how you played. So you need to have speedy wingers. So today we only had one side that has a speedy winger, and then on the left, like I said, was Mduduzi Shalala, who's not so much of a runner. He enjoys having the ball and then pass it and then move when he sees an angle, and then he tries to score the goal. So, but yeah, that's the starting lineup, that's the formation. And then how did you play today? How did you play today? It's so interesting how we played today, guys. First half, we really started very well. First half very well. First half, we played very well. I can safely say our first half, we had our ball position, and I saw in the stats, it says that it was 50-50. I don't know who decides the stats and who even decides the man of the match, but yeah, the stats, what I saw is that we had the ball position. Not that we're more superior than Chippa. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that we had more position, ball position. But what we do with the ball position is something different. But we had more ball position. And how we countered Chippa, we always pressed them high. We were pressing them very high. We made them to commit so many fouls, so many mistakes on their back. And Saile was on top of the game. I don't know, most of you don't like Saile, but Saile was on top of his game, especially in the first half. And some will say that, but his final decision is poor. I can hear you, I can listen to you there, I can take your opinion there, but what I'm saying is that Saile was a threat for us. If I was to count the number of times that Saile they fouled him, the number of times that he was fouled, you'd be amazed, you'd be shocked, like in the first half and in the second half and overall. So what was nice about this formation is the fact that Saile was playing in his position, in his rightful position, and I can say that we saw the best, inverted commas, saw the best of Saile because of how he was taking on players. And the left back, to a certain extent, yeah, he did feel Saile is on the field because that's the only side that we really are taking on, like almost throughout the game, especially while Mduduzi was still on the field. So Saile was the best player for me, and for me, he was my man of the match. In overall, let me just tell you, in overall, he was fouled 5 times. Overall, he was fouled 5 times. So meaning what? He won us 5 free kicks today. He won us 5 free kicks today. That shows you that he was a nuisance to the left back. He was a nuisance to the defense. But the only problem, it was his final decision, as some might say. So we are starting the ball from the back. We are building from the back, where Peterson will look for a guy or a player that is opening. And in how we play, we'll have the 2 center backs like spreading, like across, spreading the field, and then they'll receive the ball with the wing backs going forward to add in the midfield. Then in the midfield, you find that they are coming in so that they'll give these guys an option to run and then add on the wingers. So it's a formation that looks promising, that will give us goals, that will give us more men in the middle and give us more men going forward if it's played correctly. So we are starting on the back, we are building from the back, and then either we like knock it up front, or we look for spaces where Castillo will drop or where Matt will drop, and then they will receive that ball. So today I saw a bit of a structure where if we defend up front, that's a structure. In the movements of the ball, that's a structure. And then when we have the ball, how we move. And we are looking like we're going to be a team that is playing transitional football. That means that it's not counter-attack. Counter-attack, it means that you are attacked and then you are countering that attack. But transitional football, it means that you are moving the ball quick. So we are moving the ball with speed. But yeah, in the first half, there were players who were hiding behind the opposition. They would not open up to receive the ball. So hence that in the final third, we will not enter the final third. So today, we did not really enter the final third. The only ball that was on target, it was when we pressed them. It was when we pressed them, and then Kosing Piling tried to chip the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper, because the ball didn't have any power, and then he just held it like in a comfortable position. That's the only target ball that we hit onto them in the first half. And then we are building quick at building, but we are not entering the final third. So I'm foreseeing a problem where Ranga will be hungry, or any other striker will be hungry, because we are not entering the final third, and we are not passing our strikers. We are not crossing the ball enough. And if we do cross our balls, like they are played behind our own players, we're not good today in entering the final third. Even in crossing, we're not good in creating those opportunities for our strikers. And people will say that, but Ranga did not show up today. But for him to show up, he's a striker. He needs to be fed. He needs to be given balls and create those one-on-one opportunities, or create those clear-cut opportunities. And I did not see that. So how are we going to play going forward? It's a good formation, but it needs speedy wingers. Saile was one of the best players for me. He was my man of the match in the first half especially. So on the left, Dudus did not show up because Mpile had glimpses, but he can't mark. We know that he's not strong, and stamina it doesn't have. So we'll see going forward how we're gonna do. But in summary, the first half we had more of the ball. We were moving here and there. We're moving to receive the ball, and we are moving the ball with some speed, and then we are building from the back. And if we are closed, we wanna hit behind the defenders. So that's the summary of the first half. And we had a good tempo in the first half in how we controlled the game, in how we're moving the ball, in how we're recovering the ball. But second half, we really dropped. We dropped second half. I did not see much movement second half until there were subs. The first sub that the subs that were made today, Kosimpilo dropped from Titus in Tanzania, and then Ranga was substituted for Dupreez. And when Dupreez got in, he played as a striker, which he did not see much of the ball as well, unless he drops to connect with the other players. So when Dupree's got in, he played centrally. Saile went to the right. Potsane came in as well. Potsane came in. So Potsane came in from Duduzi. Then Potsane went to the left. And immediately as he came on, you could see some liveness. So there was a time where they fouled him in the 73rd or so minutes, and then the 75th minute or so, and then he was creating an opportunity. So him and Saile, they kept on rotating, like they would confuse I nearly said the enemy, they would confuse the opposition in how they ran, all three of them. So I can foresee us hurting so many teams if we are to gel. If we are to gel, if we are to have many entries in the final third, because of how quick we are in transition, in how we're moving and releasing the ball, and in how we are making those runs behind the defenders. And I can foresee us creating fouls, or us, yes, creating receiving fouls, or us receiving penalties, or us receiving set pieces for that matter, because of how quick and skillful our players are. Because you saw how Saile would do it, and Potsane, when he came in, he would cut inside and then add in the middle and then shoot or create. So yeah, so today that's my reaction to the game. Second half, we did not have something to write up home about, but yeah, we are conceding so many not free kicks per se, but we considered so many corners. We considered like 5 corners versus us. We had like 2 corners, set pieces. So yeah, the 2 center backs, they have a good understanding and the communication seems to be good. But there was a time where they crossed the ball from the left to Mulenga, and Ditlohwane was found wanting, like he was like flat-footed, like Mulenga just came before him. It's crossed the side, Mulenga just got to the ball, and thank God that it did not hurt us, because that shot, his header wasn't that powerful, and then Peterson just collected the ball. Yeah, let me speak on Peterson. His position was very good. There was no save, like I say, that he dived and then he collected the ball. All the balls that went to him, they were either shot from the outside, and he would be like in the right position. And I love his confidence, his aerial quality that he possessed, or that he showed today. Like each and every time that they'll cross the ball, or they will play a set piece in, he would shout and collect the ball. That's one thing that Vuma is lacking. So I give him like that fist pump to say that no, you can play the second game or play against one of the Sundowns ahead of Bavuma if Kune is not around for whatever reason. But yeah, I can say that we're really not challenged, we're really not attacked today. We're not really attacked. As for us, we didn't really attack, like we didn't enter the final third. So even their shots, they will shoot from outside, and even us, our shots will be outside trying to chip the goalkeeper. But yeah, there was really nothing to write home about regarding us entering or us making the keeper to make saves, because yeah, we didn't really enter the final third except the chip from Amakhosi and that one Mduduzi Danzane. Mduduzi Shabalala tried to score because the keeper was outside of his line. But yeah, the ball nearly, like, it narrowly missed the goals. So yeah, let me just end it there to say that we seem to have like a good understanding. Yes, we are building, but yeah, we are building onto something going to the second game against Mamelodi Sundowns. I can say that against Mamelodi Sundowns, it's going to be a good game. We're not going to be beaten 4-0. That's one thing for sure. We're not going to be beaten 4-0 like we were beaten 4-0 in 2 past seasons. We were beaten 4-0 at home. So this point that we got, it's 2 points dropped. In fact, we dropped 2 points at home. And remember that I said that for us to challenge for the league, for us to collect maximum points and many points in the first half. We need to win our home games, and especially against these so-called small teams, Chippa United. I mean, they are one of those teams that are giving us hard times, but I didn't really think that they will not score against them. If it was a draw, I thought it would be a draw of 1-1, but I was foreseeing a 2-0 win, but it did not happen. But it's fine, we can build from this. There are positives, really there are positives. So I'm gonna be doing a match preview of Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs. It's gonna be dropping Tuesday or Wednesday in the morning. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's my match reaction. We played good, especially in the first half. Second half, we dropped heads only when in the 78th, 80th minute, where we could string along few passes amongst ourselves. Yeah, we played good, entertaining game towards the end, especially where we would enter the box, but we did not really do anything with those opportunities. So yes guys, like, comment, subscribe. Please guys, tell others that you are here. AFC Amakhosi fan channel. Love you. Thank you. Bye.